So what's good, TMG fam? It's your boy Ellen. I'm back with another reaction. How y'all feel? Welcome back to the channel. Salute, man. And extra salute to y'all tonight. Listen. Let's have a little fun, man. Tonight we're gonna check out. See, my words already slurring a little bit. Tonight we're gonna check out the world's largest pizza. World's largest pizza. Now, you know, coming off of that pizza challenge I had my nephew do. By the way, he still hasn't yet, like, he swore off pizza after that. He said he don't care to see another slice. He hasn't eaten pizza. He said he don't think he'll ever eat pizza again a day in his life, bro. Dead serious. Like, he has no, like, nothing, like, no care at all for pizza, you know, which is hilarious to me, by the way. You know, every time he associates pizza, he got associated with me, and it's just like, you know, like. So, but this is the world's largest pizza we're gonna check out. So if you're new to the channel, man, hit that subscribe button, join the fam. Let's check it out.
These are regular things made bigger. From vehicles to food and everything in between, prepare to be amazed. Is there such a thing as too much pizza? One man doesn't seem to think so after he helped create the world's largest pizza.
Whoa.
Over 130 feet in diameter and featuring around 20,000 pounds of ingredients, the team claimed their world record.
Whoa. Was Buddy just walking on the pizza? I know it looked like he had like bags around, but still. Back that up.
Doesn't seem to think so after he helped create the world's largest pizza. Over 130 feet in diameter and featuring around 20,000 pounds of ingredients, the team claimed their world record before feeding the public with a free slice. This is the world's tallest bicycle, and you have to be pretty crazy to want to try and ride it. Richie Trimble is that crazy. He built and rode his 15-foot push bike across the streets of San Francisco, much to the confusion of pedestrians and other traffic alike. These guys claim the record for the highest ever Lego tower, reaching a height.
Word, so this ain't all about pizza, even though it's still a good video. They got me with that one. I thought it was all about pizza, my bad.
Traffic alike. These guys claim the record for the highest ever Lego tower, reaching a height of 114 feet 11 inches. The key to setting this record? Wearing shoes. If you know, you know.
This is like a kid's dream right there. All of us try to stack Legos as high as we can and then karate kick them over, or, you know what I'm saying, throw somebody into. Yeah, I mean, we just did a bunch of foolish stuff as a kid. We've all.
This is the world's largest cereal bowl, and these guys are about to swim in it. The good mythical morning duo donned pajamas and jumped right in. Before bran flakes and milk were poured up to their armpits. This kind of feels like drinking your own bathwater, but...
Oh, come on. No, don't do that. Bro. And then look at the cereal now. It look like oatmeal. This done got so soggy and and that's the worst thing. How many of y'all I can't stand. And I don't eat cereal like that no more because I stopped drinking, doing a lot of dairy. So I haven't eaten cereal, but I used to be I was a cereal baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up cereal in the morning. What was your favorite cereal? We either had Frosted Flakes, or if my mom didn't feel like she just grabbed something going down the aisle, we had the cereal in the bags. They was just knockoff brands of cereal. You know what I mean? We had the Frosty O's. But Frosted Flakes, Fruity Pebbles, Fruit Loops, Apple Jacks, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, stuff like that. What? But one thing about cereal was my pet peeve. You let it get soggy, at that point it's nasty.
way worse.
There he goes. There he went.
When you've got a monster attitude but the palate of a toddler, maybe for dinner you can take a bite out of the world's biggest chicken nugget.
Yeah. Wow.
When you really need people to know you have an iPhone, why not go for the largest iPhone ever? And on top of that, why not get ZHC to do some custom artwork on the rear so you really stand out? When you've got a hunger that just won't quit, this is the longest and heaviest hot dog in the world. With enough sausage to feed a family of 500, this 40-foot-long Chicago-style hot dog is the same length of an adult T-Rex and weighs more than 37 pounds.
That's ridiculous. Who's eating that? You know what I mean? And I don't think I'm one of the people that you can deter, be like, I know it's always somebody be like, you know what's in a hot dog? Yeah, we know what's in a hot dog, man. We know. And we still choose to eat them. You know what I mean? Mainly for me is when I go to New Jersey and I get a Boulevard dog. That's the only time, or unless somebody sends us some hot dogs from New Jersey, and then my pops was putting some on the grill for his birthday. But
The appeal of driving a Hummer is sitting way above the other cars and traffic on the road. Obviously, for one driver, that just wasn't high enough. This beast rides at a height of 21.6 feet, meaning
Imagine driving that down the highway. Honk at me if you want to. Yeah, have some road rage against me and that. Fam, it won't end well for you.
there's nothing on the road that even comes close. This guy built a replica lighter that's roughly 15 times larger than the original. Although after watching him cook toast, melt plastic, and burn towels, I'm pretty sure he's just built a flamethrower. When Mark Rober was unsatisfied with the pitiful stream coming out of his Super Soaker, he decided to turn up the pressure and built the world's largest. This thing's so powerful, it shatters glass.
Who got a Super Soaker pressure washer going on right there?
Breaks eggs, and shoots water at more than 8 times the pressure of a fire truck.
Man, you pull that out in the middle of a water gun fight, bro, you won. You won. No, at that point, I don't want to play no more because then it's going to get serious. You know what I'm saying? At that point, I see that getting serious.
It turns out inflation at the grocery store isn't just affecting prices. Even the shopping carts are getting an upsize. But to push all that weight, you need an engine. So this street legal shopping cart is fitted with a V8 engine pulling 290 horsepower.
Whoa, how is this street legal? I don't see no license plate tag. Let me look again.
Street legal shopping cart is fitted with a V8.
I don't even know. Do you have to have a license plate for it to be street legal? I would have thought so, but what do I know? I don't know. I don't know that for sure.
Engine pulling
I didn't fact check anything.
290 horsepower. This is the biggest scooter ever created. And even though Oliver Tree may not exactly be riding it, those pants also qualify for the record books in terms of sheer length. Joe Cialgia took a normal size skateboard and blew the proportions up to 12.5 times the size, making it rideable for up to a dozen people. And just like a normal skateboard, the ride doesn't always go according to plan. The craziest thing about this world,
Why did they look like they was ready to jump off?
normal skateboard, the ride doesn't always go according to plan. The craziest thing about this world record size PS5 and controller isn't that they're over 100 times bigger than the normal gaming console. It's not even the insane customized artwork that ZHC applied to the exterior. It's the fact that this supersized gaming rig still works just as well as a regular size PS5, although the controls take some getting used to. I'm not sure if this is a PSA about heart disease or an actual restaurant menu item, but this is the world's biggest burger. Featuring 1,793 pounds of fresh ingredients, the massive meal took more than 16 hours to make and cost $8,000 for hungry customers. If their name hadn't tipped you off already, monster trucks are already big, but this bad boy is on a whole nother level. Bigfoot 5 is the biggest, widest, and heaviest
Like, you need an elevator to climb into that thing.
monster truck in the world, treating other cars like inconvenient speed humps.
Now, you take the monster truck and the huge pizza and let him do what he doing right now in that mud with pizza. To the pizza with the crowd around and be shooting toppings at people. Imagine getting hit in the face with a pepperoni or a sausage. Maybe I'm hungry. Maybe that's where that thought just came from. Maybe I'm hungry. But imagine that. Marinara sauce, cheese, whatever else craziness that y'all put on y'all pizza, by the way, which y'all are getting way too carried away with. Y'all getting way too carried away with that. Y'all are ruining pizza. About to start me on a rant.
I guarantee you no one's cutting you off in traffic if you're driving Bigfoot. If I saw the world's largest duck floating around my city's harbor, I'd be worried there's a giant nearby taking a bath. Luckily, this 6-story tall inflatable duck was there on purpose in a major push for tourism. Sometimes your hobby turns into an obsession, but at least it creates a masterpiece. Joel Wall combined over 700,000 rubber bands to create the world's largest rubber band ball in history. Not exactly sure what he's going to do with it now, but at least he got a nice framed certificate of his achievement. No. When you want to maximize your fun, you go big. And I mean really big.
I'm down for this right here. I am so down for some air hockey on a table that size.
After tweaking the amount of air pressure and changing out puck materials, the supersized version of the classic arcade game
Yo, fam had to literally throw it over there to catch the puck.
Tweaking the amount of air pressure and changing out puck materials, the supersized version of the classic arcade game was ready to go. For birthday parties on steroids, you need balloons to match. These guys inflated a balloon that was rated to be able to expand to a diameter of 36 feet before popping. In the small town of Casey in Illinois, they've constructed the world's largest rocking chair. Built to scale, only 20 times bigger, the monument stands at an impressive 56.5 feet tall. Sometimes when you supersize something cute, you make it absolutely horrifying. Take the case of this giant stuffed rabbit left to rot on an Italian hillside. Why was it made? You'd think having the world's largest table tennis bats would make it easier to hit the ball.
That's the only way I'm playing ping pong. Cause I'm horrible. I suck at ping pong, bro. But if you give me a paddle like that, I feel like I got a chance. I got a fighter's chance now to play decent. But I just don't see how y'all do it.
But it turns out it's way harder. Maybe it's all the extra.
Never mind. It's way harder. Never mind.
Wait, but even the pros struggle with something so large. In anticipation of the upcoming Star Wars movie, cinema employees in Mexico created this 30-foot high tower using 42,925 plastic cups over several days. I have a feeling it would take a lot less time to knock down. The owner of this insanely massive 292-inch TV either has some serious eye problems or just likes his Netflix in extreme.
What size was that, fellas? It's football season about to start, fellas. Huh? And you've done everything, got the honey-do list out the way? Tell you want a 292-inch. Imagine watching football in that, fam. It looked like they're running right at you.
192-inch TV either has some serious eye problems or just likes his Netflix in extreme high def. The beach isn't the first place I think about.
I want that TV. 292. I think I took my dad, I went with my dad when he got a 75. And then when he put it on the wall, I'm like, still not big enough. Like, I need that 100 plus TV. You know what I'm saying? I need that.
About construction-based records, but all that's about to change after seeing this.
Wow.
It took a team of people more than 3.5 weeks to create this 57-foot tall masterpiece. Let's just hope it doesn't rain. Not content with a matchbox that can fit inside the palm of your hand, this guy handcrafted matches that are over 1,500 times the size of regular matches. Keen to one-up the slow-mo guys, the team at How Ridiculous filled a balloon with just under 800 gallons of water before raising it up to a height of 200 feet and dropping it straight down. In India, an army of over 1,000 people from more than 15 countries got together to crochet the world's largest ever blanket. At over 120,000 square feet, this record attempt is the perfect remedy for anyone who hates sleeping alone.
I gotta show my grandma this. You know what I mean? I don't even think I think my grandma stopped crocheting, but she was very, very, like, her and her sisters were very, very good at that. So seeing that, because I would see her coming in the house from outside playing, and she'd be sitting right there in a little chair just doing it away. I don't know if this is the proper hand movement, but this is what I think I remember.
These guys took a tiny cake pop and multiplied it by 1,000. They did absolutely everything from scratch, from mixing the batter, setting in a custom mold, and freezing it overnight to finally coating the giant treat with icing and sprinkles. The result? A world record 42-kilogram cake pop. With a wingspan longer than an American football field, the Stratolaunch is the largest airplane in the world.
Wow.
Looking more like two planes fused together by their inner wings, this record-breaking aircraft will eventually be able to launch other aircrafts into space. This is the largest swing in the world. Starting from 2,300 feet above the ground, riders fly.
No, thank you. No way. No way. You see that? You see that? No.
Is the largest swing in the world. Starting from 2,300 feet above the ground, riders fly over a cliff in southern China at speeds over 80 miles per hour. Still think swings are for kids? Scared of heights? What about now? Measuring 155 feet at its tallest point, this custom climbing wall has runs from intermediate all the way to expert. Just don't look down. For every kid that owned a Hot Wheels set, this looks like a dream come true. It's the world's largest loop-the-loop, measuring a whopping 62.5 feet high and traveling a full 360-degree circle. Drive too slow and your car falls off the loop. Luckily, this guy timed it perfectly. Even the most hardcore lovers of chocolate might be a little intimidated by this. Toblerone sells an almost novelty-sized block of chocolate with this monstrous treat measuring 3 feet long and weighing just over 10 pounds. Rumor has it, eating the whole thing in one go unlocks diabetes type 3. While
I can imagine, bro. Yeah. Stay with. Nah, I'm not like a chocolate guy like that, so that don't intrigue me.
3 feet 5 doesn't sound super tall. This Great Dane is often mistaken for a small horse. I mean, his water bowl is the kitchen's.
Bro, look at him. His size in comparison to the counter. Huh? Where does he sleep at? They have to have him like a regular twin-size bed or something to stretch out in. Bro, he ain't sleeping in no regular cage. Trust me, I know that. Bro, look at him. Like,
Sink, for crying out loud. While not much of a guard dog, this gentle giant is officially the world's tallest dog.
look at the baby.
Guard dog, this gentle giant is officially the world's
Look at the baby. He like, what kind of human is that? Where did we find this human?
tallest dog. These guys built the biggest working Rubik's Cube in the world. Each square, support, and spinning mechanism had to be painstakingly made and painted before the entire thing was assembled in a mall in Hong Kong. You'd think making it bigger would make it easier to solve.
Wow. All right, they got me on the pizza joint, but it turned out being a good video, bro. Just to think of some of the world's largest things that people created. Buddy did rubber bands, for Christ's sake. Like, are you kidding me? You know what I mean? Some of these trucks, that Hummer though, who riding with me? Like, we own the road at that point with that. That Hummer, that's up. Shh. What's taking us down? Nothing. And the one thing, the plane. That was the other thing that was dope. What if they had like those two planes and they flying side by side attached like that? They had like a corridor, a hallway or something that connects the two planes together. So when you can go from one plane to the other while in air like that, that would have been dope. Even though I'm not going in the air, I'm just thinking for y'all though. You know what I'm saying? No, still doesn't intrigue me enough to get in the air. I don't care what you do. But y'all get at me in the comment section, man. Let me know what you thought of this video and stick around and stay tuned, man. Till next one, I'm gone. Preach.